Last year, the head of IKEA came out and said that he thinks we've reached peak stuff in the Western world as our disposable incomes have gone up, so has our consumption of goods. We bought washing machines and coffee makers, cars and dining sets. Our lives are completely filled with stuff. But it's starting to lose its lustre, and that's reflected in the way that we spend our money. We're spending less money on things like clothes, shoes and stuff for our homes, and more money on social experiences. Things like restaurants, exhibitions, the pub, holidays, tap classes. We're starting to define ourselves less by the things that we have than the stuff that we do. Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, sold 5 million copies worldwide, and YouTube is packed to the rafters full of videos about how you can declutter and live a minimalist life. I've come inside because it looked like it was going to rain and I didn't want to get stuck. For a lot of the people that we were working on the Live Le Gomme project, decluttering and storing things properly is a big part of changing their habits, and it's helped them live more Le Gomme. But as well as decluttering, there's a fundamental change happening in the way that we own things. Rather than owning DVDs or CDs, we have subscriptions to Netflix and Spotify. We don't physically own the films or the music, but we lease them. And on top of that, 75% of us share our Netflix subscription with somebody else. Because of this, some really interesting stuff is happening. It's called the sharing economy, and it's starting to extend to every aspect of our lives. You can share your car, you can share your dog, you can swap vegetables with people, and in places like the Library of Things, you can rent things that you don't want to fork out hundreds of pounds for, like carpet cleaners and drills. Alas, the Library of Things was hit with Storm Doris. Sad times.
Library of Things started in Berlin. The idea came from originally, and we just thought it was such a great concept. We did a pilot, and it was so successful. We had people queuing up afterwards, wondering where we'd gone, that we just knew that we had to get something going in London. You can borrow the thing when you need it rather than having it sitting in your cupboards, clogging up your cupboards. So you can meet your community, and you can also learn how to use the things. So you might know I've never used a drill before, and we show you exactly how to use it, what drill bit you need, all that kind of stuff. So it really isn't about the things at all. It's far more about the experiences you can have with those things and what you can do with them, the projects you can go on, the adventures you can go on, all that kind of stuff.
So maybe it isn't the end of stuff, but it's starting to look like it's the end of stuff as we know it. If you're decluttering or you found an amazing new way of sharing your things, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.